A 500-year-old bronze coin has just been found by Emma Culligan on Oak Island's Lot 5. This isn't just another dig in the dirt. Emma showed up and changed everything. For years, people searched that spot and found nothing big until now. Could this rare coin finally prove someone was on Oak Island long before anyone thought? Tune in, because what they found next will confirm that outer space beings visited the island. A strange coin found deep in Oak Island. Let's be honest, they've dug up rusty nails, broken pottery, and more buttons than anyone needs. But this is something else. No fancy machines were screaming jackpot, and no one expected to stumble across this. But when Gary Drayton's metal detector started chirping, something felt different. Digging in, it wasn't a nail or a soda can. It was a coin. Thin, dark, and clearly old. Way too old to be modern trash. Before we dig deeper, it's clear this coin is just the beginning, and what came next could completely rewrite Oak Island's history in a way no one ever expected. Gary's hands were shaking. You could see it. That coin wasn't just worn down by time, it had that hammered look, like someone long ago beat it into shape with real effort. Not made by machines, this thing came from the days before factories, back when money was literally hammered out one by one. Think about that. Some ancient hand stamped it, maybe passed it around for bread or tools, and then somehow it ended up in Nova Scotia, buried deep on a plot barely explored. Rick Lagina couldn't hide his excitement. And honestly, who could blame him? They've been hunting answers for over a decade. Most of the time, they end up with more questions. But a hammered coin? That speaks. That says people were here way earlier than anyone officially recorded. People with stuff worth trading, maybe hiding. Emma didn't waste time. As soon as she saw the coin, her eyes lit up. This wasn't just another find, this had potential. She brought out the tech, the XRF machine, some fancy tool that reads the metal like a book. It didn't just say copper, it revealed a mix. Some iron, a little tin, and yep, arsenic. That means something very specific, arsenical bronze. Now here's where it gets wild. That kind of metal mix, you don't see it after the 1700s. And the real kicker, it matched another artifact found earlier on Lot 7. Same type of bronze, same strange history. These aren't just leftovers from settlers or random drop-offs. This is organized, this is old school. Think about it, 2 nearby lots, same weird metal, same old age. Someone was here doing something, not just walking through, not camping. This was planned. Maybe they buried something, maybe they came back, or maybe they didn't. But they left behind clues, and this coin is a big one. And no, this doesn't look Spanish or English. That narrows things down a lot. It opens the door to ideas that the team loves, but rarely gets proof for. Portuguese, Templar, pirates with strange trade routes. Pick your theory because they all just got a boost. Emma kept digging into the data, but one thing was clear. This wasn't a coin from some colonial fairground. It was made by hands that knew what they were doing, long before modern Canada even had a name. That changes the story. That pushes the timeline back. And that makes Lot 5 something more than a footnote. Look, the coin itself isn't worth millions. It's not glittering gold or covered in diamonds, but it carries weight. Not in value, in meaning. It suggests contact, trade, presence. It's the kind of thing you find in Europe or maybe ancient trade hubs, not some hidden island off Nova Scotia. Rick and the team bagged it, tagged it, and walked it right to the lab. Not a second wasted, and for good reason. Finds like this don't come often. You don't stumble on 500-year-old coins every day, especially not ones that lead you into older timelines and deeper theories. Just when they thought the coin was the big find, the ground on Robert Young's land started to hint there could be even more buried down there. The coin that might rewrite the past. Now they're wondering what else Robert Young missed on his land. The man spent years out there, but he didn't have today's tools. He didn't have Gary's gear or Emma's machines. Makes you wonder what's still down there, what's still waiting. Let's not pretend everything's solved. A coin doesn't explain tunnels or treasure or why ships may have docked there long ago, but it's a start. It's one more reason to take Lot 5 seriously. It's one more reason to keep digging, not just with shovels, but with real questions. The coin they found is strange. There are no letters on it that anyone can read. There's no face on it that anyone knows. But the coin feels important. You can just tell by looking at it. It's not shiny or new. It's dark, a little rough, and clearly very old, but that's what makes it special. That's what gives it power. It looks like it came from a time long before anyone now was alive. A time before the stories we all know. A time forgotten by books and maybe even by history itself. This coin doesn't just look old. It feels like it came with a message. A message from people who were here a very, very long time ago. Long before we thought anyone was walking around this land. That's the part that gives everyone chills, because it changes everything. If this coin really is from that long ago, then someone's been missing a big part of the past. It might mean that there were people here before the oldest maps even mentioned this place. It might mean that something huge has been sitting right in front of us all along, and nobody noticed. Now, every time the metal detector makes a sound, it feels different. Before it was just beeping like usual. But now? Now every beep could mean something huge. Now every tiny rock they move could be hiding something amazing underneath. Emma didn't just scan the coin and give them a metal type. She gave them a reason to keep going. Her scan said it wasn't just metal. It was hope. It was proof. It was the kind of find that says, don't stop now. You're close. Keep digging. Keep looking. There's more here than you know. After that, everything changed. Lot 5 wasn't just another spot anymore. It became the place everyone was talking about. Before it was just another hole in the ground. Now, it was the best chance they had. The #1 spot. Gary, who always trusts his equipment, knew this was big. Rick, who's been following clues for years, knew it too. And Emma, who trusts facts more than feelings, still felt it deep down. Something big was here, waiting. They all knew it. They didn't have to say it out loud. The coin told them so. It's very old, it's very rare, and there's no way it just ended up in that ground by mistake. Someone placed it there long ago. Maybe to hide it, maybe to leave a sign, maybe to mark something nearby, but one thing is clear. This wasn't random. It was meant to be found, but one old coin isn't enough. So they looked back at everything ever found on Oak Island to see if it all fits together somehow. What they found over the years. Oak Island is one of those places people just can't seem to leave alone. It's a small piece of land off Nova Scotia, but it has stirred up big talk for over 200 years. People keep digging, hoping they'll find some massive treasure. But after all that time, what do they really have? A bunch of old stuff, wild guesses, and not much gold. It all kicked off way back in the 1700s. Some teenagers spotted a dip in the ground and figured, hey, maybe someone buried treasure there. They started digging and hit some wooden planks. Big deal, right? Well, that started a craze. Every few decades, someone new rolls in thinking they're going to be the one to crack the code and find the jackpot. But let's be honest, the jackpot keeps getting more and more mythical. Over the years, they pulled out coins, chains, wood beams, and even bones. Sounds spooky, sure, but none of it adds up to a real treasure hoard. Like one time, they found a stone with strange marks on it. People argued for years about what it meant, but no one could actually agree. Then there were some gold chain bits pulled up with a drill. Fragments. Not even a full chain. If there was treasure, it sure wasn't left in one piece. Fast forward to the 1800s, and there's a story about a gold chain and a piece of parchment with scribbles. Sounds fancy until you realize nobody knows where that parchment is now. And those scribbles could mean anything. Could be a shopping list for all we know. People saw what they wanted to see. When you're desperate to believe something big is buried there, every little find looks like a clue. In the 1960s, some scissors showed up. Folks thought they might be from Mexico a few hundred years old. Cool find, sure, but what does that prove? Someone dropped their scissors? Same with the wooden beams they dug up in the 70s. Just wood marked with Roman numbers. That doesn't scream treasure chest, it screams construction. Maybe someone was just building something. Oh, and let's not forget the famous borehole dig. They sent a camera down a shaft and claimed they saw chests and bodies. Sounds like the start of a horror movie. But the footage? Blurry and unclear. Nothing solid. The tunnel collapsed soon after and they couldn't get back in. Another maybe turned into a dead end. Literally. In more recent years, the finds keep coming. A lead cross, a brooch, a hinge. Bits of old things, sure, but not treasure. It's like a history yard sale. Something turns up, everyone freaks out, and then silence.